Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack, episode 7 of Game of Thrones, season 1. We are right in the heat of things. At the end of last episode, Viserys finally kicked the bucket due to a golden
Can I say
shower.
something about that real quick?
Sure.
All right. Let's fucking go!
Bro,
I
it's
hope
no
Matt's
one's home.
home.
I've never heard you be so loud.
I hope Matthew is home.
No. He's at
He's gonna
work.
be like, what
Bro, the neighbors are like, is someone dying in that house? Jesus. Yeah, Viserys died.
I wholeheartedly agree with that reaction, however.
I might have to put a audio warning in the video. Sheesh. But he
I backed
finally
away.
got
I
the
didn't-
crown he wanted.
I backed away. I don't know how. Was that still loud?
No, it sounded fine to me.
Okay. So yeah.
So
You're
yeah.
saying?
It seems like Iggly is very excited about that. We also had Ned sitting on the Iron Throne and sending a group of guys after
Like 100 guys. 101
Yeah.
guys.
after the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Very big decision by him that Robert will likely not be very happy about.
Mhm.
But we shall see. And we had what else did we have? Oh, the
Tyrion
trial by
weaseled
combat.
his way out
Yep.
of the Eyrie.
By Braun.
Weaseled his way out of the Eyrie via
Yeah,
Braun.
Iggly knows his name now because I said it.
Yeah.
It's
It's
okay.
okay. He'll still mispronounce the Eyrie for the 15th time.
Okay. Where's Google? My
No,
friend.
no,
No.
no.
Eerie is a
No.
fucking word. Eerie's
no,
a fucking
do
word.
Not, don't you
Game
dare
of
type
Thrones-
anything in.
Game
No,
of
Stop.
Thrones does not own it.
Yeah, but it's not spelt like that.
Oh, okay.
Dummy. It's spelled with a Y.
No. Okay. I've heard the word Eerie in a context that was not Game of Thrones. I've heard it in Dark Souls. There's
Yeah,
an area
but
called
it's
the
never
Dragon's
been
Eyrie.
Eyrie.
I'm not going to look up Game of Thrones because I don't need to know what happens to fucking Titty Milk Boy.
He grows big
Like
and
who?
strong from the milk. That's what it does, right?
Mother's milk.
All right. Let's see what else we had in that episode.
Okay, it's spelled there. The one I'm familiar with is AERIE. So it's like area. Okay, my fault.
Not important. So,
important.
I think that was really it from the big things. There was the
Daenerys
wildlings.
ate a raw horse heart.
Yeah. I don't want to revisit that, actually.
It's so
I'm completely fine never bringing that scene up ever again.
it's so the sun can go big and strong.
Yes, sure. Uh-huh.
What was
Disgusting.
it? He would mount the world like a
Mhm.
stallion. What was the exact
Mhm.
saying?
The stallion who will mount the world.
Okay, I didn't know if he was a stallion or not. Yeah, the Dothraki love horses though, so that makes sense.
True.
Yeah. I like the symbolism they do with them.
And we had the wildlings and Bran and Rob and
Theon.
Theon. But
Yo, hear me out.
I'm hearing.
The Dothraki evolve from riding horses to dragons.
That'd be wild.
That'd be
That would be
fucking
wild.
insane. Anyway, continue.
I think that's really it. I genuinely don't think this intro needs to be very long.
Yeah,
Okay.
we talked about like a lot of stuff in the
Mhm.
outro for last episode. So if you're watching this, you want a more in-depth conversation and you didn't watch our previous reaction, you can go check that one out. There's a bunch of content for you there at the end.
There's a long, very long outro.
Yeah, we always have very long post discussions, especially for Game of Thrones, because the stuff that's happening in these episodes, like there's a million different plot lines, clever dialogue, and there's a lot of questions that need to be
My
answered.
fault.
No, that's what we want.
I
That's
just
what
like
want.
saying. I just like saying it. My
Your
bad.
fault, cuh.
It's just funny
Alright.
as fuck to say.
So I think that's it. That's all we really need to discuss heading into this episode. It's like I said, it's gonna be balls to the wall for the rest of this season, more than likely.
Yeah, we got 4 more episodes.
That we do, brother.
All right.
All right. Well,
All right.
before we get into this episode, if you enjoy this content, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we upload. And this is your reminder that we do have 2 and 4 week early access to Game of Thrones available on our Patreon. That link is down there. When you're signing up for that, be sure to check out which tier you're picking so you know whether you're getting 2 or 4 week. Don't want you to pay for something and want more or want less. Want to make sure you get what you want. We also have a link to our free Discord down there as well, along with links to our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Check those all out. And yeah, let's get into this episode.
Let's go.
All right. Goddamn. That's a lot of people.
You ready?
Shit, what's about to happen?
Arrive within the fortnight, I'll be branded an enemy of the crown.
A dead elk. Symbolic.
Poor Ned Stark. Brave man, terrible judgment.
Attacking him was stupid.
Is this Tywin? Or no?
Possibly.
Lannisters. Don't act like.
Damn, he and those guts.
Why is he still alive?
Tyrion?
Ned Stark.
It wouldn't have been clean.
Y'all think this is a real deer that's just getting butchered in front of us?
You spend too much time worrying.
I would
about
guess
what
so,
other people
yeah.
Think of you.
Interesting.
I could care less what anyone thinks of me.
I'm giving you half of our forces, 30,000 men.
I didn't realize you placed such a high value on my brother's life.
He might be the lowest of the Lannisters, but he's one of us.
Literally the lowest.
And every day that he remains
Yeah.
a prisoner, the less our name commands
But
respect.
they don't know.
All of us dead, all of us rotting in the ground. It's the family name that lives on. It's all that lives on. You're blessed to belong to the most powerful family in the kingdoms. And what have you done with these blessings? Huh?
Had a baby with his
Served as
sister.
a glorified bodyguard for 2 kings.
You're in pain.
Nothing good comes out of her mouth.
The South doesn't seem to agree with you.
I know the truth Jon Arryn died for.
Do you, Lord Stark? My brother's worth 1,000 of your friend.
Your brother? Or your lover?
Secrets out.
Targaryens wed brothers and sisters for 300 years to keep bloodlines pure.
Also weird.
Jamie and I are more than brother and sister. We shared a womb.
They're
Came into
twins.
this world
Yeah.
together, we belong together.
What the fuck?
My son saw you with him.
Putting the pieces together.
Every girl in the 7 Kingdoms dreamed of him, but he was mine by oath. And that night he crawled on top of me, stinking of wine, and did what he did, what little he could do. And whispered in my ear, Lyanna. Your sister was a corpse and I was a living girl, and he loved her more than me.
That's tough.
When the king returns from his hunt, I'll tell him the truth. You must be gone by then. You and your children.
You should have taken the realm for yourself. All you needed to do was climb the steps yourself. Such a sad mistake.
I've made many mistakes in my life, but that wasn't one of them.
Oh, but it was. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win.
Yo,
You die.
She said the thing.
that's
There is
crazy.
no middle ground.
7 episodes in. Okay. All right. Right next to the kids. You can still fucking hear them outside the window.
No. Is that what they teach you up in the north?
Audition not going well.
Oh,
And you?
I did not realize that.
You need to ease into it.
He's really coaching them.
Go
Such
ahead.
a weird scene.
Ease into it.
It's a training arc.
Sure.
Clearly, this is all necessary for the plot of the Game of Thrones.
Yes.
He's winning you.
This is
over
crucial.
in spite of yourself. He's enjoyed his cock since he was old.
Was
enough
this
to
in the
play with
books?
Why shouldn't you?
I
He
don't
knows
recall this scene being in the
he's
books,
better
no.
than other men.
Why don't you join us, my lord?
I'm saving myself for another.
Who's that?
I do believe my lord's in love.
For many years. Most of my life, really. Play with her ass. She
Okay.
loved me too. She told me about all the horses that she liked, The castle
What's
that
she
you
mean by
wanted
that?
to live in, the man that you wanted to marry.
Is she still married to him?
Oh no, he got himself killed before the wedding.
Okay, not the who else thought they were
And
talking
she
about.
ended up with his brother, an even more
Oh, what the
impressive
fuck?
specimen. She loves him, I'm afraid. And
Oh, we're
for
talking
all
about the
she and me,
queen. Yeah, I thought he was talking about Cat.
I learned that I'll never win. Not that way. That's their game. Their rules.
Their Game of Thrones.
I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to fuck them.
All right.
That's what I know. That's what I am.
This is the one they left alive.
Yep.
Shit. She's got to become relevant somehow.
Where's it you come from?
The Iron Islands.
They're far away.
You've never heard of the Iron Islands?
Trust me. You've never heard where I'm from, neither.
In civilized lands, you refer to your betters by their proper titles.
And what's that?
Lord.
Why?
I like her.
Why? My father is Balon Greyjoy, Lord of the Iron Islands.
What's that got to do with you? If your father's Lord, how can you be Lord too?
I will be Lord after my
So
father.
you're not Lord now?
No, you...
You're from south of the Wall. That makes you a southerner to me.
Damn.
You're an impudent little wench, aren't you? Do you want to lose that chain?
Theon Greyjoy.
Okay, he's weird too. Everyone's fucking weird, bro.
As our guest. Why did you come here?
Didn't mean to come here. Meant to get much further south than this. As far south as south goes. Before the long night comes.
Why?
There's things that sleep in the day and hunt at night.
It's about to start.
Owls and shadow cats.
I'm not talking about owls and shadow cats. They were sleeping. And they ain't sleeping no more.
Okay. Back to the wall.
It's been so fucking long since we've been here.
We
Goddamn.
love the wall.
We love the wall. They're gonna see some
I miss
shit.
girls. Just looking at them, hearing them giggle.
I hope Benjen's not dead.
Yeah, that'd suck.
Don't you miss girls?
He sees something.
Riders. The horn. We have to blow the horn.
There's just one.
Why is he alone?
I don't even see anyone on the horse.
One blast for a ranger returning. 2 for wildlings. 3
Oh my god. Don't tell me.
That's my Uncle Benjen's horse.
What the fuck?
Ned!
Damn.
Robert. We were hunting a bull.
What happened?
I should have spent more time with you.
Bro.
Shown you how to be a man. I was never meant to be a father.
Somebody killed him. There was no accident.
My fault.
My fault.
Sounds just like you.
Missed my thrust.
Damn.
I want the funeral feast to be the biggest the kingdoms ever saw. And I want everyone to taste the boar that got me.
Bro, a fucking boar did that?
Boars are crazy.
It's got tusks, yo.
Robert, my sweet.
Out, all of you!
Right as he was about to tell the truth about Joffrey, too.
You damned fool. Paper and ink on the table. Write down what I say.
Gotta do it.
In the name of Robert, of the House Baratheon, I hereby command Eddard of House Stark, titles, to serve as Lord Regent and Protector of the Realm upon my death.
Yo.
Until my son Joffrey comes of age.
Damn. Oh shit. He said rightful heir. Is he gonna read it? That's crazy.
The girl. Daenerys. You were right. Varys, Littlefinger, my brother, worthless. No one to tell me no but you. Only you.
Everyone else was a yes man.
Yep.
My son. Help him, Ned. Make him better than me.
That boy needs some help.
Can Joffrey be saved? Redeemed, I don't know.
I'll do everything I can to honor your memory.
King Robert Baratheon. Murdered by a pig.
Pretty fucked way to go out.
Yeah.
Can't write a good story about it.
And let me die.
He was reading from the wine. I failed him.
I wonder, Sir Barristan, who gave the king this wine?
His squire, from the king's own skin.
His squire. The Lannister.
Not Lancel.
I do hope the poor lad does not blame himself.
Don't tell me my boy Lancel did it.
So what so naka voseci? Sani sofri vekayom.
Gotta teach him about the greater world.
The earth is flat. I saw the opening.
True.
Sek. Calavos zero adron anivaso. Mizigri, such a son dice.
Said he got the mobile throne.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll pardon me, I'll seek out the merchant captain, see if he has any letters for me.
Well, I'll come with you.
No, don't trouble yourself.
Why is that?
Enjoy the market.
The spider sends his greetings and his congratulations. A royal pardon. You can go home now.
What happens now? He's already got a name.
My son already has his name, but I'll try your summer wine. Just a taste.
Princess.
Rise. I'd still like to taste that wine.
That? Dornish swill, not worthy of a princess. I have a dry red from
Hold
the
up.
Alba. Nectar of the gods.
Don't trust that.
I hope to repay your kindness someday.
Taste it, my lord.
Don't drink
Tell
that.
me that that is not the finest wine that has ever touched your tongue.
You first.
Smart.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I am not worthy of the vintage. Besides, it is a poor wine merchant who would drink up his own wares.
You will drink.
It's quick with the excuses, though.
Yeah. Just a little sip.
Just wine.
It's just wine. Surely not poison.
Damn.
Got his ass. He's good with that whip. So it's interesting to see like where Jorah's allegiance lies.
Yeah.
It's going to be a ranger.
You'll take your oath.
Isn't that what you always wanted?
Now's not the time.
I want to find my uncle.
Exactly.
You want to take your vow before a heart tree, as your uncle did.
Yes, my lord.
You find a werewood a mile north of the wall.
My lord, might I go as well?
Does House Tarly keep the old gods?
No, my lord.
The Night's Watch is my house now. The Seven have never answered my prayers. Perhaps the old gods will.
Let's fucking go.
As you wish.
Nice.
He's a
You've
homie.
been assigned an order according to our needs. Rast to the rangers, John to the stewards,
What?
Rancer to the builder, Nico to the rangers.
He doesn't get to be a
Eskel
ranger?
the rangers, Borkoy to the builders, Joby to the stable.
Fuck this dude.
Meat to the kitchens, the Lugo.
I mean, you would think they need rangers.
May all the gods preserve you.
Rangers, with me.
Damn.
Builders.
Could have at least made him a builder.
Yeah. Garrison. So what do the stewards do?
Honestly, don't know.
Clean latrines.
Samuel, you will assist me in the rookery and library.
Let's go, Samuel.
You will report to Mern Marsh in the kitchens. Present yourself to Borkus when you arrive. Make no comment about his nose.
What's wrong with his nose?
No one
Just
knows.
so. Lord Commander Mormont has requested you for his personal steward.
What a
Will I
bitch.
serve the Lord Commander's meals and fetch hot water for his bath?
Certainly. And keep a fire burning in his chambers. Change his sheets and blankets daily.
It's
and
all
do
bitch
everything
work.
else the Lord Commander requires
The
of him.
disrespect to my boy John.
The old man is the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. You'll be with him day and night.
Kill him.
Yes, you'll clean his clothes. He wants to groom you for command.
He really sees a silver lining
I always wanted to be a ranger.
with Uncle Benjamin.
I always wanted to be a wizard.
You're a
Yo,
wizard.
my boy.
What?
Lord Stark. A moment. Alone, if you will.
What's he scheming?
Give me an hour and I can put 100 swords at your command.
And what should I do with 100 swords?
Strike. Tonight while the castle sleeps. Protector of the realm will know he who holds the king holds the kingdom.
What about Stannis?
We all know what Stannis is. He's not a king. I am.
Okay, bro. Okay, buddy. I don't know about that.
Stannis is a commander. I will not dishonor Robert's last hours by shedding blood in his halls and dragging frightened children from their beds.
That's the only honorable one in this shithole.
The king has no true-born sons. Joffrey and Tommen are Jaime Lannister's bastards.
So, when the king
The
dies...
throne passes to his brother, Lord Stannis.
So it would seem.
I actually don't remember Stannis at all.
Unless...
There is no unless.
It's only been
Okay.
name dropped a few
He is
times.
the rightful heir. Nothing can
Alright,
change that.
good.
And he cannot take the throne without your help. You would be wise to deny it to him and to make sure Joffrey succeeds. We've plenty of time to get rid of Stannis, and if Joffrey seems likely to cause problems when he comes into his throne, we simply reveal his little secret and seat Lord Renly there instead. My price would be modest.
Everyone here is a fucking snake.
Treason.
Yo, is that a mouth? What the fuck?
You said you wanted to.
The tree has a face.
Witness to my
You want to see a
vow.
Godswood again.
Night gathers.
I can see why it's called a
Now my
Godswood.
begins. It shall not
Is it
end
bleeding?
Until my death.
Let's just
I
catch
shall
up.
take no wife.
Resin.
Hold no lands. Father no children.
Redstone.
I shall wear no crowns.
You Nelters boys, rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
My heart and soul to the cause.
Pretty much.
So, having some
So,
trouble
Sam
there.
Can't get up. Sam's basically Armin.
Where's Mikasa at? Oh. Whose hand is that?
To me, Ghost.
He named it Ghost? That's so fucking tough.
Badass. Uh-oh.
What's he about to do with that torch? Oh. He's a softie.
It's a big honor. Remember, there's no word for thank you in Dothraki, so that's about as close as you're gonna get.
Yeah. The throne. Oh, he's
The
gassed
Iron
up.
Chair.
Alright, maybe,
Alright, we're
maybe
getting
chill out a
carried
little
away
bit.
now.
God damn. Alright. God damn, okay. Get a little bit out of hand. My man can give a speech, god damn.
Yeah.
In like literally made up words.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, is this...
Like he's just
base-
gargling mouthwash right now.
Bro, with the fucking horse statue.
Just wait, dude.
What? Oh my god. Is that prosthetic?
Cock shot number 2.
Lord Stark, King Joffrey and the Queen Regent request your presence in the throne room.
King Joffrey?
Excuse
King
me?
Robert is gone. The gods give him rest.
Those goddamn Lannisters.
I fear Lord Renly has left the city. Last seen galloping south in some haste.
Coward.
All hail his grace, Joffrey of houses Baratheon and Lannister.
Get that bitch off the throne.
King of the Andals and the First Men.
I wish to be crowned within the fortnight. Today I shall accept oaths of fealty from my loyal counselors.
Sir Barristan, I believe no man here could ever question your honor.
King Robert's seal. Unbroken.
Hmm.
Lord Eddard Stark is herein named Protector of the Realm, to rule as regent until the heir come of age.
Stand up.
May I see that letter, Sir Barristan? Is this meant to be your shield, Lord Stark? A piece of paper.
Fucked up.
Those were the king's words.
We have a new king now.
This is treason.
Bend the knee and swear loyalty to my son. And we shall allow you to live out your days in the grey waste you call home.
That's not happening.
Your son has no claim to the throne.
Liar! You condemn yourself with your own mouth, Lord Stark.
Sir Barristan is a good man, a loyal man. Do him no harm.
You think he stands alone?
Fuck.
Kill him!
Commander! Take the Queen and her children into custody.
Men of the Watch!
Drag their ass.
I want no bloodshed. Tell your men to lay down their swords. No one needs to die.
Oh my god. He's a fucking snake.
Not to trust me.
What the fuck, bro? Fuck that. Fuck Peter, bro. Fuck him in his little finger.
Gross.
Damn, fucking still simping over the queen.
Well. Queen.
Well.
What did you just say?
What?
I think by the queen he means cat.
I don't think so.
No, I mean Cersei.
Oh.
He's a fool, Corey. You give him
My
too much
bad.
credit.
My bad.
You forget this man is a Game of Thrones novice.
My bad. Former queen. My bad. The king's mother. What are you talking about?
Forget it. You're talking
Was
about
it-
somebody, but you're talking about the wrong person. That's not who he's
Am
saying.
I confusing two characters?
No. You're just wrong.
Who the fuck was talking about going off coaching the fucking two people in the brothel?
Yeah, that was him.
That
he
was
was
Peter.
talking about Kat the entire time. You were right.
Okay, that's why.
Yourself.
That's why I initially thought, but then he talked about like.
So this is what you don't know.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think
There was specifically a line
if there's
about
any. Hang on, I know
marrying-
exactly the line.
Yeah.
It's marrying the brother.
Yeah.
It's been said, so I think we can tell him, Corey. I don't think it's that big of a spoiler, so it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Kat was originally betrothed to Ned's brother, Brandon, who
Okay, the one that died?
killed with his father by the Mad King.
Okay.
After that, she was then betrothed
To
to
her- okay.
Ned.
Okay.
Because she never married Brandon. She never was bedded by Brandon. So therefore, they were still able to have a royal marriage or whatever you want to call it when it's just
I get
two
you.
houses.
Untouched.
Right.
Pure. Okay. I mean, there were previous. I did think it was weird. It's just that line threw me off because I didn't understand the full context of it. Because there were previous scenes where he was being a little simp over Kat.
Yeah. I mean, the characters speak in riddles, and you don't have like all the knowledge of everything that happens, so you kind of have to infer things on your own. And for the most part, like, whether you're right or wrong, I just try not to say anything. But in this case, I didn't want you to like keep thinking that he's like, you know, going for Cersei, when that's not the case.
Still fuck him.
Yeah.
True. So here's my whole thing.
I mean,
you kept saying everybody
playing,
is scheming.
Everyone's playing for themselves.
Right. The only person that isn't cheating right now is Ned.
Technically, cheat a little bit.
And now, well, yes, a little bit. But now he's the one that's up Shit's Creek.
Yeah.
Renly's out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who the fuck. I cannot put a face behind Renly.
He's the guy that came up to Ned before he was talking to Littlefinger.
He was like, Ned, we need to kidnap Joffrey out of his bed right now.
Okay. Yeah. And it's like,
so,
no, I won't harm a child.
I'm of the opinion that Renly was right.
It would seem so in hindsight. He's the only person
whose plan that I was like, yeah, that makes way more sense.
I mean, hindsight is 2020. You know, who was expecting? How is Ned supposed to expect Cersei to just rip up the paper with Robert's seal and signature, and then
I could have seen that.
Fucking Littlefinger being a snake, betraying Ned.
The difference between Stark and Lannister is their willingness to beat children, because that influenced Ned's decision to not kidnap Joffrey. But Lannisters are bitches.
True.
But yeah, a crazy cliffhanger that I'm not going to be able to address until the 18th.
Tough.
Minimum. Or earliest.
Tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's honestly a pretty good spot to leave off on, because...
Is it?
Yeah. I think the following episodes get even more crazy.
They're setting up for a lot in these remaining episodes, so I can't wait to see that shit. Especially with Dothraki, the Dothraki in the series.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, the series.
What?
Her name. I for some reason I keep having trouble with it.
I thought you were saying this series.
I know.
Daenerys.
And then he kept saying it, and I was like, huh?
Okay, I don't know why the fuck. So Daenerys.
Just call her Dany.
It's a lot of stuff to remember, dude. It all gets jumbled.
Yeah. I think I was messed up, like, the second part of her name with, like, Viserys' name. So Viserys.
Daenerys. Just call her Dany.
Yeah, Daenerys. Dany.
That'll be easier for you to remember.
Yeah, I don't have to remember the other one anymore.
True. So yeah, we had the actual assassination attempt. You mentioned it. You're confused where Jorah's allegiance lies.
Yeah. Because earlier he said like all he wanted was to go home, but then when he got the pardon to actually go home, he didn't really seem happy about it. He seemed kind of hesitant and conflicted even.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like maybe not necessarily like siding with the Targaryens, but maybe he just fucking vibes with the Dothraki, or there's something he has bigger scheme, or he has bigger plans, getting good with the Dothraki. Targaryens get the throne, and he lives a life having helped that and gets a good cushy spot. I don't know. But so far I've kind of like Jorah. He's pretty cool.
Jorah the Andal.
I mean, like, and we did know like he was working for the Spider before. He was informant, but it was interesting to see him kind of like flip the script this episode.
Yeah, sometimes characters can have a change of heart.
Yeah. I mean, I still think he's scheming, because just everyone in this show is scheming.
Everyone's scheming, yeah.
Everyone's scheming.
I think that kind of goes under the radar a little bit at the beginning of the show. a man cutting a deer says he's giving Jamie 30,000 men to go take River Run, which is the Tully castle.
I didn't know that. So I wasn't. I did actually know what the fuck they're doing, like why they're organized out there. But okay, but yeah, there was huge symbolism with carving up the deer.
Well, the army's raised because Cat captured Tyrion.
Fair.
So
who they still reference him as being captured, but he's been. I guess word has not.
Correct.
Yeah, they don't have.
Yeah.
Instant messaging.
Send a raven.
Yeah, they don't have a phone.
Yeah, that's the only choice, really.
But yeah, so like crazy symbolism to have the deer being carved up the same episode that Robert dies. I didn't expect him to go this soon.
Mm-hmm.
I expected at some point, since like you had his little brother being a little bitch scheming.
I mean, bro, I'm of the opinion that he's right. His whole like gaslit mindset by Loras about him being the better king, like that part aside, if Ned had just listened to him, somebody he knew he could trust, they'd be in a completely different scenario. Right now, they're really screwed. And there's nobody there.
It's one thing for like him to make a good suggestion, but him kind of proclaiming that he should be king is like, it's gonna stir Ned away.
Yeah,
because it's going against what Robert wanted, and our boy is honorable as fuck.
I didn't expect.
I didn't expect him to like be this fucked up from the spear in his leg.
Yeah,
I mean, have you ever been stabbed in the
It's
leg?
a big
bro?
spear went.
I mean, true.
Pretty much all the way
I guess.
through.
Yeah. So him being on a lock to Cain kind of sucks. Not as bad as Bran. Bran and Bran are two different characters.
Name's pretty
This
close.
is also true. So I think outside of that, well, I guess we did have Ghost discovering the hand.
Yeah, don't know who the fuck's hand that is. It looks like
it's not
it's
very
pretty
much
small.
expanded on.
Yeah, probably something that's gonna be picked up later on. But if I had to hanker a guess, it's not like a man's hand. It's a pretty slender hand. But I don't know. Hopefully it's not bent. I mean, the side of the wall they're on, like it was like they're on the south side of the wall, of course. Yeah.
No.
They're on the north
On
side.
the other side. Yep.
Yeah, at that point, because you remember the tree? They said it was
the tree
1
was on the
mile
north side
of the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully it's not Benjen's. But it's feeling unlikely. It's feeling unlikely that Benjen's still alive, which sucks because he was pretty cool, and our boy John was looking forward to working with him.
Yeah, but instead he ended up being a steward with Sam.
Fucking penis washer role, bro.
I mean,
my boy Alistair Thorne is a major hater.
Yeah.
Omega Boomer.
There's honor in being a steward. John's words.
Yeah. You're not wrong. He did, in fact, say that.
He's
He
just
did
mad
say that.
because
It is known.
he had to eat his homies in the cold.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Hater
that episode. I
mentality.
thought that episode was next episode. So when Renly came in, like covered in Robert's blood, I was like, "Oh, wait a minute. Now I know where we're at."
Yeah, I like forget the exact order of what happens in the episodes. I don't really know until we get into the episode and I see a certain scene and I'm like, oh, okay, this is where we are. This is what's coming up. And I'm like, man, I can't wait until Igley sees this.
Yeah, I now know exactly where we are.
Yeah.
So,
So, I thought it was interesting that Khal Drogo wasn't like, he didn't really care about, he was very much set in his ways. He didn't really care about invading the rest of the entirety of the Seven Kingdoms until there was an attempt on Daenerys' life.
Mm.
So he's kind of a cool guy. I was on board. His speech was tight, minus like the raping women and enslaving children part. Kind of fucked up.
Yeah, he just...
Yeah, we were like vibing, and all of a sudden we're both like, hey.
Hey, I don't know, putting my hand down.
Let's just chill out, bro. Let's chill out.
Like, damn.
But it's a great episode.
Yeah. It's also I've been waiting for Khal Drogo to do something, because like in every episode, he's just been a man of few words with his titties out. Like,
yeah, I mean they speak for themselves.
His titties have been out on God. But yeah, there's not much else to talk about other than you already kind of like brainstormed your theories for like what would happen to Ned.
Yeah.
Beforehand, and now it's all kind of like up in the air because they don't have Tyrion anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I don't know how he escapes the situation.
It's a blank canvas, brother.
Mm-hmm. And like I was like this episode, there was parts of it where I was just kind of enthralled, and I just wasn't writing shit down. But because I don't know, it feels like a lot happened this episode, but also like not a lot happened. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
No, there was a couple like big events.
Yeah.
But you're right. No, it was just kind of like two really big things with Ned and
I also
Daenerys.
did at least one thing I did like.
And I guess the king dying too. That
yeah, pretty huge. But Tywin's speech at the beginning was actually pretty cool about how like he's very much like he doesn't care about the individual members of the family. He cares about the family as a whole and wants that their legacy to live on. And have it be in
Tywin's
power.
one of the coolest characters in this show.
So he seems like he sees the bigger picture of everything.
He's an absolute dog.
It's a lion, bro.
Oh, beat me to it. My own joke.
Hopefully he doesn't fuck his sister.
Well,
I know the mother. I know the mother's dead, but like
the bar is low.
That's not a below bar to fucking overcome. You just don't fuck your sister.
True. I like the way when Sir Barristan's like, I failed to protect the king, and Ned says no one could have protected him from himself. And
you
got to think, I mean, Robert, when he was dying, he was still like himself very much, joking, but he was also very serious and like trying to hand over the power to Ned for the time being to keep the peace. And it kind of seems like he went out on his own terms, because at this point he was miserable in his life anyway, and he was hunting for the thrill of the hunt to kind of feel alive, to go outside and kill something like he so much liked to do. And we had the prospect brought up of Lancel giving him wine, which implies they were thinking it may have been poisoned. We don't know for sure, but that's what the characters were thinking.
I could see it either way. I could see it as Spider just trying to stir shit, because everyone's scheming. Because I don't know, I'm hoping my boy.
You fuck with Lancel because
I hope my boy Lancel is a good one.
He can't be like the other Lannisters.
Maybe he's had enough. But like everything set up this episode, like by the Lannisters, was it was very organized, so I could see it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, going out by a boar, because I assumed initially it was like a hunting accident, quotation marks, and he just caught a stray spear. But when it turned out to be a boar, I mean, I guess boars are pretty fucking scary if you have one charging you.
Actually insane. Like they're probably bigger than you're imagining in your head right now.
It's bigger than a Nosuke.
Yeah, but like it's not like as big as a fucking like.
Look up how much a boar weighs.
I want to say 200 pounds.
Bruh. Huh? I'm 200 pounds.
Yeah.
No, he's about right. It's 165 to 220 pounds for a wild boar.
Ain't no way, bro.
That's
not in the Game of Thrones verse.
Yeah, I was going to say Game of Thrones, they might have some different boars.
Dire boars.
But even then, apparently the largest boar, and I don't know like how accurate this website is, but I see up to 600 pounds. That must be like a really pleasantly plump boar. But yeah, they can get really big, and they have tusks, and they run fast.
So if one's rushing you, I could see it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, boar will kill you.
Fucking baby boars are cute as shit.
Yeah.
All right. We're talking about baby boars.
I feel like it's a good topic of discussion, honestly.
Listen, we watched 2 minutes of a dude fucking jerking himself off mentally while coaching 2 prostitutes. Yeah. We can talk about a fucking baby boar. You feel?
Sure.
Am I right? Apparently, also, completely off topic, but apparently Shakira got mugged by wild boars. I'm not going to pursue that any further, but that is a search result that came up.
Okay.
So here's actually one little thing. Despite Robert now being dead, I'm hoping, or at least I'm assuming, or at least hoping, there will be moments of flashback to perhaps like seeing him back in the past when like the rebellion or scenes from the rebellion. That's just my thoughts and hopes. Whether that happens, I don't know. Okay, so now that I think about the situation more, like Ned has no fucking allies. Lannisters are bitches. So I guess thinking about this like more logically, the best course of action to prevent the Lannisters from gaining more power and overtaking the throne would be to try to keep them check with the Baratheon name. So again, going with the brothers' plan might have been the wisest choice, like you kind of brought up earlier, Blake.
Yeah, it's almost like I said that, bro.
That's why listen.
You're agreeing with me after 26 minutes.
You ever hear about character development?
No.
I don't have to. I can double down and be stubborn like you.
Okay.
My
fault. Corey, what was your favorite part of this episode?
I think the conversation between Robert and Ned when he was dying. I feel like it was a good conversation between 2 friends. And I remember earlier too, Robert said he like hated his brothers and Ned was his brother. And also Robert changing his mind on Daenerys and agreeing with Ned, telling him he was right. And, everyone else is just agreeing with Robert, saying, go for it. Ned's like, no, this is wrong. She's a child. Just let her be. I really like that.
I'd say my favorite's probably the either Tywin's introduction, because again, he's one of my favorite characters in the entire show. That, or I'm like speed running through it really quick. I guess Drogo's speech.
Yeah,
it's also just sick AF. Bro comes in, just spikes a torch into the fire for no reason. All right, let me finish this chip I just unwisely put in my mouth.
Nice. In the meantime, would you like to hear Fortune?
No, because I just finished it.
Listen to what you know instead of what you fear.
All right, I'm writing that one down. It's nice. Nice quotes. Listen to what you know, not what you fear. Sure, close enough. All right.
Instead of what you fear. Don't pull a fucking net on me and change the wording.
Shut up. Well, that's going to do it for this reaction. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss next week's upload. But if you don't want to wait for next week's upload, here's a reminder that we have 2 and 4 week early access available on our Patreon. Be sure to check which tier you're subscribing to for that 2 or 4 weeks. Check that out. Link in the description below, along with the link to our free Discord and our social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. And with all that, we'll see you guys next week for episode 8.
See ya.
See ya.